Just give me a few minutes. Can you pause the recording? Media. Okay. You are connecting through Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, WhatsApp. So it's very easy to get information, get access to your information. All right. What happened to Facebook? They had a big problem. They leaked the personal information. Somebody, get into the Facebook accounts and stole all the personal information. Same thing happenings with a lot of social medias, be it WhatsApp, be it LinkedIn. It's very difficult to stop. So the evolution of adversaries, how these enemies, how these hackers develops. You know, the reason, if you look at the way they are grouped, the first group is crime. You know, they do it to get money. Right? They create trojans and worms, malwares, install in PCs. Then they get into banks, steal the your username, password, or account information. You know. So their first motive is crime, to commit a crime. The second one, we talk about criminals, but also sometimes you see the governments themselves, they are doing it. Like the US government, they wanted to sabotage the Iranian nuclear program. So they developed a most dangerous virus. It is called Stuxnet, and they put into the Iranian lab computers. Okay, it put the entire nuclear development facility at halt. So this is done by the government to launch attack. You don't require now a war in terms of guns and battle. You know, most of the time it is happening using cyber war. And also the recent attack, Russia used cyber attack to shut down Georgia in 2008. And even right now, you know that Russia and China and Russia have had to introduce US government systems. Okay. Even the last election, they believe that Russia has helped in changing the US election. And even in India, we talk about the EVM hacking, electronic voting machine hacking. So now cybersecurity has become something which is very, very important and crucial, because even that is used by the government to hack into the countries, stop enemies, and also to get political power. Okay? So there is a personal gain, financial gain, political gain. So this is the second group of adversaries, enemies. The third one is activists. Okay, so this is the group. They work on some kind of ideologies. For example, they want to stop some programs to be in the internet. So they may launch an attack, okay, so that they will shut down the program or policy. Okay. So let us say the country is launching a program to help a certain group of people. The activists can launch an attack such a way that the program is not available to the users. So their ideology, they are mainly based on ideologies. So there are three kind of intention. One is crime, governments, and activists. So just to put it in the map, this is how you can see there are criminals. Their impact is their costly regulation, inquiries, and penalties. All right. Motivation is financial gain, and you will also find hackers inside our organizations. All right. So what is the motivation? Maybe HR fired him, so you want to take personal advantage. Am I right? Revenge for professional revenge. You fired me, so I want to take revenge. Also patriotism. So these are the insider's job. And then we talked about activists, negatively impact reputation, drive attention to a cause, pressure for change. So they attack still They keep on attacking. Still, the change is happening by the government, by the company, by the policy, by the organizations. Okay, so there are activists. Third one is nation and states. They have economical, political, military advantage. So over a period of time, this threat level has increased. They started with the user error, then they gave the opportunities, then it became from insider, then activists, organized crime, governments. So over the time, it's evolved. So before we used firewall to block, then we have IPS, VPN, malware, app control, but now we need to have advanced threat protection. So every time they use different tool, the damage also, the damage they can cause also increasing, right? So you block by antivirus, anti-malware, they find a new way. So you need to also, in your threat protection, create new tools like advanced threat protection. So what kind of the information they use? They target the IP address, they target the financial information like your credit card information, and they also try to take your personal identity. Like recently there was an Aadhaar card scam in India. All right. What they took, they took your personal information, your passport, maybe your ration card. So once your personal information is available to someone, then that person can impersonate like you and try to use that information to access your bank information. Try to use that information to access your company information. So that is very dangerous. So personal identity theft. So these are the information these are the news headlines you will be, seeing very frequently. For example, shutting down the competitor using DDoS attack. I bring down the website so that the services in the website is not available. Like a e-commerce site. Imagine today Amazon services are down. What will happen? If I make Amazon web service down for 5 minutes, there will be 10 millions of businesses will be lost. Am I right? Because every minute they are doing millions of business transactions using e-commerce. So if I can bring down the services or something called denial of service attack, the services will not be available to the end users. That means I'm causing loss to the company. Then WikiLeaks, we also know that they take your personal information and leak it to the public. Like what happened in the US election, they get into the information of Hillary Clinton and they said, we have so 1, 2, 3 information. And they leaked those information from before the election happened. So what happened? It gave Trump an opportunity. Right? So they can get into the inside information and then they say, this is what is happening. They are trying to keep this is the information. They leak outside. It brings down the image of the political party. And it gives the opponent possibility to, have a campaign or have an advantage over the opponent party. That's what they use, using personal identity threat. Then they also do profit motive, and the last but the most dangerous one is sabotage. I can shut down, for example, a nuclear program. I can shut down a power plant. I can shut down a steel plant or a chemical plant. Shutting down is not a problem, but if it causes damages, human, economical damages, then it's very difficult to bring back the reputation. So cybersecurity is not what we think, right? Before we just say cybersecurity, what is cybersecurity? It's about antivirus. I put my firewall. I have anti-malware program in my laptop. That's cybersecurity. Why should I worry about that?